Hi guys, welcome to your reading today. Sorry I've been away for a while. I do have a couple of intros, maybe 6 videos that I have set up in the queue that I'm going to be doing. Obviously Lucky is saying hello with the scratching. So I don't know how consistent I'll be with them, but I will definitely make them when I feel like it's the right timing or when my schedule lets me. You have picked pile number 1 with this beautiful red rose, which is a true love rose, which is very beautiful. I can tell that your person has a lot of love for you. It's a very strong connection. You also have picked this beautiful Herkimer diamond, which you know are girls' best friends. So it's very cool. So true love and a diamond, that looks favorable for me when I look at this. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to put those together. You also have picked the Lover's Path Tarot, which are very cool. It combines different romantic mythological couples throughout time and throughout legend in order to enhance the tarot meanings. So we're going to check to see today what is going on with your person and you. What is going to happen next? What is their next action? What is it going to look like? So first I'm going to start with your side, how you are experiencing the connection right now. What are you going through? And this is the current moment with your person. What are they going through right now? So I'm going to do reversals because it will give me some more information. So for this particular reading, I will do them. This represents the past, what has happened already based on the situation that's going on with you guys. This represents the future in the next 3 months. So this is going to be kind of like what your connection will look like then. And then we'll get to like what specific actions they will be taking with you in the future. So this is like what your connection will look like in the next 3 months. This is what your connection will look like more in the final outcome or a longer term outcome. And then we are going to do some more cards to see what specifically their next action will be. So for you on your side, okay, so it's very interesting actually. First of all, I'm getting some zodiac signs. This is some confirmation to see if this is you. Also, you don't have to be these zodiac signs or your person doesn't have to be, but the meaning should kind of feel between you and them, kind of what you guys are going through right now, just as confirmation to see if this is your pile. So I do get the Prince of Fire. This does represent a fire sign masculine, which is an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo energy. And they are actually upright, which is good. This is an action-oriented sign, but I also an action-oriented card as well. And this to me though, it tells me with the Knight of Wands that this person may be very, or you may perceive them to be very interested in you passionately and sexually, but you may be wondering, do they want more of a commitment or do they want to stick around? This can be somebody that's in and out. This could be somebody that, wants passion and then leaves. So you might be seeing them or seeing your person in this way. If this is you, if you are the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you are in alignment, you are evolved, you are upright, which is great. So this Knight of Wands could be that you are actually in a very action-oriented space at the moment, especially regarding your person, and that you're happy to take action on this connection. The things that are a little hard though, is I do get that there are 2 cards that are in reverse. There's in this deck, it's called the Illusion. In regular tarot, it's called the Moon. So this could be a Pisces Cancer energy. If you are a Pisces or Cancer energy, you might be feeling a little bit out of sorts, a little bit turned around upside down, or feeling a little confused. But I do see that, you have been recently coming into clarity in regards to your connection with your person, because the illusion is upside down. So the opposite of the illusion is getting clarity on this connection. So I do like this. So it seems like if you've been kept in the dark for a while, it seems like things are coming to light and you're making sense of things. Now I get the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now this is interesting because this could be if you are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you also may be feeling out of alignment or confused. Usually the Queen of Swords is somebody that is really very decisive, very clear. With it in reverse, there may be some confusion or not clarity, or you may not be speaking your truth, or you might be feeling like you're having a hard time making decisions. And it seems like usually you're somebody that is very sure of what you want to do, and it seems like right now you might not be. Now, interesting, the character that's associated with this card in this deck is Venus, which is the goddess of love, so that's beautiful. But it's in reverse, so you might be struggling with the romantic love in this connection. Now, because it's in reverse for this, I would say what I like, though, is it seems like this connection, if you're the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, then I would say that you might be finding that this connection has been really hard on you, and that it's been kind of throwing you out of alignment. If you are the fire sign, you're ready to take action on this, and your person, you might feel like they are out of alignment, or they might be feeling confused, especially with the moon card that comes up. They might be feeling confused. You might be like, I'm very clear. I'm ready to take action on it. I'm ready to go. What's going on? Why are you confused? Why don't you know? Why don't you have this understanding? But I do like how these cards show up together as a pair. So I do like whenever people cards show up together in a reading, I always feel like this is a connection that can have a commitment or a togetherness, or, you know, that you might see the two of you as together. It might be more of an undefined situationship, but it does seem good in this way. I think it's promising either way. And now on their side, how are they seeing this connection? So, okay, you guys may be going through a separation where you may feel like you guys are together but not together. There may be some confusing energy around commitment or undefined energy about commitment, because on their side I get the Death card in reverse, where I feel like they may not want it to be over, or they may fear that it's over, or they might think that you want it to be over but they don't want it to be over. So this transformation card is interesting. Also, if they are a Scorpio, because on this card it says Pluto, which is a Scorpio-ruled planet. I'll still call it a planet. So there is that. And they also may be feeling, though, that it's hard to change in this connection. They might be having a hard time changing, or they might feel like you're having a hard time with this connection and feeling like they don't know where it can go. So there is that energy with Persephone and Pluto. So if you are especially connected to those mythology, you know, characters that are coming up in this, you know, general beginning, that might be something that helps you to know if this is your pile. For them, I would definitely feel like there's absolutely an air sign or air sign strong in either of your charts somewhere in this connection, in this pile. Because the Queen of Swords on your side is in reverse. The King of Swords on their side is in reverse. So I feel like you guys are perceiving that accurately, where with this Adonis, which is interesting, the pair to Venus. Now, it doesn't have to be mythologically accurate, but I would say this Adonis is interesting because that's like a very sexy masculine, but they're not feeling very sexy right now. They're not feeling very hot. I feel like the Adonis in reverse is that they're not feeling very good about themselves, maybe with their physical appearance, or they might have body image issues. Or they might feel like the air sign in this connection, the Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, might be having anxiety about their body image. That could also be happening too with Venus in reverse, where you might feel like, you know, usually Venus, a planet of beauty, could be, and when it's in reverse or in retrograde, it could be about feeling like you're not feeling very pretty or very beautiful or sexy to yourself. Now, it's interesting that Venus in reverse comes up, because I am going to be posting this video. I'm filming it today, is the 13th. I'll be releasing it June soon-ish, 15th, 14th, one of those days. Now, one of my clients asked me last night, they're like, oh yeah, what do you think about the Venus that's retrograde this summer? And I hadn't really looked at it at that time, and I was like, are you kidding me? So it's interesting that Venus is reversed here, because Venus will be going retrograde July 21st to September 3rd in Leo. So just as a little astrology heads up for you guys, if you guys are a fixed sign, it could be affecting you, especially if you're Leo. It especially also affects Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Venus, when it's retrograde, basically will talk about either money from the past or lovers from the past. So you might feel like it's an opportunity to connect with your past lover, especially if you are a fixed sign like that. It also might be finances are a little bit of a struggle, or you're working to rebuild your money, or you might get some money given to you from the past. Now, if you are a fire sign in Aries or Sagittarius, Venus in Leo retrograde is going to be bringing you a blessing from the past. So that's just like a little astrology aside right now. Anyways, going back to, so you might actually be affected in the next 3 months by Venus retrograde this summer if you are one of those signs too. So, especially if this is your pile. Now, with the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like also they might be feeling like they're out of alignment. I mean, the Scorpio card, the transformation is out of alignment. It's upside down. The King of Swords is as well. So again, feeling like they're having a hard time getting clarity, speaking their truth, or taking action. And they seem like they're at a crossroads, and they're aware they are at a crossroads with the Two of Swords. And this is upright, so they know they have to make a decision, and they know they have to pick a path for where they want their life to go, especially regarding this connection with you. So it's interesting. So that's kind of how they perceive this connection. They know they need to make a choice, but they don't know what to choose because they don't have clarity. You're aware that they probably don't have clarity and that it's confusing for you, but you want to move forward. In the past, what's happened, yeah, I would not be surprised if some of you guys are in separation, no contact, or strained connection, because I get the Two of Cups in reverse. So usually the Two of Cups is a beautiful relationship card. With it upside down, it's like maybe the relationship is ended, or again, maybe it never got off the ground, or it's a situationship that's confusing. So with the Two of Cups in reverse, it's a little challenging. Hi. So it's a little bit like that. So I can see how the connection in the past between you guys was difficult. Maybe even the commitment part was difficult. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. So yes, you also get the Nine of Coins and you get the Six of Coins. So the Nine of Coins is upright. So I feel like while you guys maybe didn't have an official commitment or you guys broke up, there was a reluctance or resistance on both sides where both of you didn't really want to be single. I know the Nine of Coins can be interpreted by many tarot readers as single. So with it in reverse, I feel like there's a resistance to being single. There's like a not wanting to be. And at the same time, though, maybe not really wanting to be in a commitment, maybe your person's side, or a resistance to that, or maybe being 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or, you know, not wanting to be trapped in a commitment, but also not really wanting to be without you. So it's kind of like that connection or that situation there. And then I get the Six of Cups in upright position, which is tricky because you might have been feeling like they're giving you mixed messages. With the Six of Coins upright, it's kind of like your person might have been very giving and very generous to you, especially financially, or at least in some tangible way where maybe they were reliable or they helped you with some big thing. So it might have been like confusing where they might have been acting like a relationship, but maybe not having the title of that or the technical part of that. So there's a little bit of that might have been going on in the past. So if that feels like your connection, let's see what's going on in the next 3 months, how it's going to look. Now, this isn't really their actions, but this is more like a snapshot of what your connection will kind of perceive or look like to you in the next 3 months. All right, well, first of all, I'll be very honest. There are a lot of women around. Now, that could be great if you guys are a same-sex female couple or identify as women. But I'm getting Princess of Coins, Princess of Wands, and Princess of Cups, or Page. And they're all in reverse. So this is very kind of interesting or tricky. It might be that you might be dating around. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be dating women, especially if you don't feel like you're attracted to people who identify as women. But I would say that one of these interpretations is that you're dating around, you're playing the field, you're feeling like, well, my person hasn't committed yet, or they're confused, or they're making a choice, and in the meantime, I will still see what's out there. Because I'm getting that there's a water sign you could date and meet, there's a fire sign you can date and meet, and there's an earth sign that you can date and meet, and they're all kind of equal, so they all seem kind of good. They may not be like forever partners, they might not be people that you really, really want to like marry or something. I mean, they are just pages or princesses, so like they are not like a king or a queen or an empress or an emperor. But I do feel like they're around, and they're fun, and they're sweet. So I feel like you can enjoy that. The other interpretation, unfortunately, now I don't want to trigger you guys, so only take this if it resonates. It might be that your person is dating around and they're not ready for a commitment. It might be that they have a couple of princesses, or they might not be really ready for a very serious, solid commitment with you. That will be clarified when we look at what are their actions going to be towards you. So basically, someone's dating around. One or you are dating around. Now, let's see. Longer term down the road outcome. Two of Wands in reverse. This is interesting. So I always incorporate or interpret this as a sexual card. Other tarot readers look at it like planning for the future. And I can see it going that way as well. But I would say, interestingly, with the Two of Wands in reverse, I always feel like the passion, it might be that the passion is restricted, or, you know, if they don't commit to you, then you may be like, well, I'm not going to be involving myself with you in that way. I'm not going to be passionate with you. I'm going to keep my, you know, sexual energy somewhere else. Or it might be that you pick one of these other people here, and that your person isn't the one that's picked, and that you're not giving your sexual energy to them. Another interpretation of this down the road, and again, we can see what their next action is, and that might make things very clear of why. And then the Two of Wands in reverse would be that you also might feel like maybe you don't see a future with them. Maybe they haven't shown up for you in that way. And again, this doesn't have to be like the ultimate final card. It would just be like past 3 months. So maybe they don't get their stuff together for another year or something. Or let's see. I want to see, what is their next action with you? We're going to do 5 cards with this deck. And then we're going to go to some oracle decks to see their action as well. So, all right. Princess of Swords, they are going to communicate to you very well. So that is good. So I do feel like this King of Swords in reverse, this Two of Swords that they had, they are going to get their clarity, they're going to communicate effectively, and they're not going to leave you in the dark about it. So that's good. They may also have started alluding to it or hinting, whereas that's where your maybe moon might be starting to get more clear. But I do feel like they're going to be communicating about it very soon. I get the Queen of Cups, where I feel like they definitely feel like you are the queen of their heart, or you are somebody that they care for deeply. I get the 8 of Fire, which is communicating fast and quick. You're not going to have to wait too long for this. This, I would say, would probably be happening within, let me look at a time frame. I want to say within a few weeks, but let's see. When will they have this conversation or this talk with this? Yeah, a few weeks. That's literally what I thought. Okay, excellent. Perfect. That's what I thought. Okay. So this is going to be happening fast, pretty quickly. I'm uploading this in June, so probably before June is over, if you're watching it when I'm releasing it. Otherwise, since this is timeless, I would say, you know, before the end of the month. Prince of Swords, Cupid. And I like that. I get the prince and the princess, so that's good. It seems like they do like you. They do like seeing you guys together, even if there's growth that they can do, or that you can do, or they think you can do. In this connection, I like the Prince and Princess of Swords together, so that is good. And I like that it says Cupid, so that's also very romantic. It's a romantic take on an air sign energy, because usually air signs are in their head, but Cupid shoots an arrow to the heart. Also a little Sagittarius energy. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra is showing up, and then also water sign again is showing up. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And then 10 of Swords. Well, I don't love that. What? That sucks. Okay, so I get the 10 of Swords because maybe they're communicating to you that as much as they have feelings for you, that they can't have something serious or permanent or, you know, major right now. Now, again, that doesn't mean they can't ever. It just seems that like maybe right now they're like not in the place for that. But let me check. I want more details. Why? All right, what's going on? Please clarify the 10 of Swords for me. And please which deck do I want to use to clarify the conversation? Untold Truth of the Heart. All right, I'm going to use this deck. All right, now clarify the conversation they will have with you before the end of the month. Okay, okay, okay. Also, another interpretation is they may not be ready for a commitment, but they would like to continue with you. Because I am getting beginning, and I'm getting masculine energy, and one day, okay, they're like, I might not be ready for it right now, but maybe one day. And then you can check to see if that fits with your timetable, with what you're looking for. So, someday, somewhere, and another time. So one day, they would probably want to get there or be there. Especially if they're younger. I mean, we're getting so many. We did get the King of Swords, but we also got a lot of princesses and pages, and we got the Knight. 2 Cupids, 2 Knights. So there's a little bit of that Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. So they just also may not really feel ready. I get the beginning, new direction, fresh start, and chance. So I feel like they would like to have a chance with you. They would like to have a new beginning with you. They would like to have a fresh start. They would like to maybe have a deeper commitment one day down the road. This also can apply too if you guys haven't been dating for long. If this has been a connection, maybe they just got out of a situation with the Two of Cups in the past in reverse, and now you guys are talking, but they're still healing, and you're like, well, I know you're still healing, but I would like to pursue something. I'd like to see if we have a chance. And I think they're like, yeah, I'd like to pursue something. I'd like a beginning of something, but I'm not ready for like a full-on thing. And then I get, yeah, the masculine energy here. So yeah, they're feeling like they just need to like become in their masculine. They also might feel like too that they're like, you know, let's use this as an example. They're like, you know, I'm like a 21-year-old guy and I just need to like grow up a bit. I need to become a man. I need to make some career for myself. I need to do this thing. I'm not ready for a serious marriage. Maybe one day down the road, I want a marriage and kids, but not yet. And you're a great girl and I want to chat with you, you know, like as an example. So it might be that they're young and they're needing to come into maturity in life stages or even just emotionally. Now, to clarify this Ten of Swords, I do get the Love card, new door to experience love. So I feel like they're going to share with you. Now, this is good that we're clarifying. They're going to share with you when, you know, relationships in their past haven't worked out and that's kind of scarred them a little bit or really broken their heart. So I feel like they're going to open up to you and share with you kind of what they've gone through in regards to their love life. And to be honest, they do feel like at this time, they still, again, may not be ready for monogamy or major commitment because I do feel like they might want to keep their options open. We did get a few princesses. We do have options. A lot of these ice cream scoops up here are like many choices. So it does seem like multiple choices, many opportunities available. They also might feel like, you know, I have so many options in regards to career, you know, opportunities right now. I don't know if I want to get involved in a serious relationship until I get my life straightened away. So they also might feel like they don't want to hold themselves back from life's opportunities because of a relationship at the moment. And then I get traditions, morals, values, family roots. So I do feel like ultimately they probably are more of a traditional person at heart and they would, again, one day want something more established, but as a moment, I feel like they're not quite there. So that's kind of a little bit of that. So I'm glad that that clarifies things. And then what would be a next action of theirs after doing this? So let's see. We have Queen of Fire. They are passionate towards you, though. I do feel that they have a lot of sexual attraction to you, and I feel like they would like to take action on it. The Queen of Fire, usually people don't want to let that Queen of Fire go. But I get the Five of Cups. This is a sadness or a disappointment. Again, they may have emotional baggage from past relationships that haven't worked out, that's kind of holding them back right now, where they need a healing. Also, it might be that they want to be with you, but they're aware that might not be something that you may not want to like agree to their terms, basically. And that might leave them kind of hurt or sad or feel like they can't be with you based on what they can give you or what you're looking for. I get the Eight of Coins. Yeah, they see how hot you are, but because they're still healing, they also might not be able to put like a lot of time and attention into this connection. They may not be able to invest and build in this connection something solid to the direction where like you want to go with it, at least not immediately. So it could be different with some healing time. It could be different with some maturing. It could be different down the road. But it seems like right now in the near future, it's not quite in their next action to get there. But I would say keep checking back because that could be something where that could change. And then I get the King of Coins in reverse, right? This is usually like the spouse or the husband card, the person that really wants like an established like marriage, kids, family, future, blah, 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 commitment. And they're not in that place. So they're like, I can't be investing myself to be in this marriage, kids, you know, house kind of connection, relationship right now. I need to heal my heart, or I'm not ready, or I'm too young, or I'm too immature, or I need to fix this career stuff first, or that kind of thing. As hot as you are, they still feel this way. Yeah, because I get the Emperor in reverse, which is Arthur and Guinevere. And this is interesting because this is like a commitment. Like when you look at it, it's like a king and queen together. But it's in reverse again. So it's like they're just not really ready. So it seems like they're kind of, at least for the near future, not ready to change their mind about it, or it's not something that's going to change overnight. But I would say that this is something maybe down the road, because they said like one day, new beginning later. They are traditional at the heart of them, but not at the moment. So I would say that this is something that they have in them, but they might not be able to do it like yet. But let's see some advice for you, because I want to leave you on a high note. So let's see here. Either, not advice actually, I don't like advice right now. I would say, let's look at some blessings or good things that are coming in for you. And it could mean with this person, or it could mean just in general, separate from this person, or even other people that you could be with. So what deck do I want to use for that? Let's see. I know what I want to do. I want to see, besides this person, is there at this time somebody coming in for you that you could connect with that might be able to be more ready to have a connection that maybe you are looking for? So, and we'll say in the next 3 months. Wow, literally already. I get the true love card, which is ironic because remember, this is the true love rose. So, absolutely. For this true love, I do feel like that there is a very strong connection coming in that would like to become your true love. It says this is a romance of a lifetime. This is very good. I get it is safe for you to love. So there's definitely safe for you to love, a true love coming in. I do get playfulness. So this is going to be somebody very fun. And I will leave you with this card as we are at the end of our time. It says keep an open mind. So if you would like to keep an open mind, this person who it's safe for you to love, who is very fun, is coming in for you and would really, really like to give you something serious. So that is something that I have for you, my darling. You know, obviously hear out your person, listen to them, but if it does fall in alignment with like what I'm seeing here, like they need a lot more healing time and they don't foresee it in the near future or whichever, there is somebody beautiful coming in for you. And I hope this helps. So just so you know, I am available for personal readings. If you like, my information is down in the description box. If you feel like this wasn't your pile, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you did like this video, I would love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye, guys. Hi guys, welcome pile 2 to your reading today. You have picked some pretty cool magical objects in regards to what is happening next with your person. What is their next action? So you guys have picked the Beauty and the Beast rose, where the beast needs to open his heart to love before the last petal falls. You also have picked this gorgeous heat-treated geode, which I absolutely love. So magical, so sparkly. And you have picked my very, very pretty tarot card. This is, gosh, why am I blanking on this? I use this all the time. This is my Alchemia tarot deck. Okay, it's from Japan, it's fun. So we're gonna look at what is your person's connection? What are we doing? I apologize for not being on here a lot. I have recorded maybe 6 or 7 more introductions to videos that I will be getting out to you guys as I can when my schedule allows. I've had some crazy stuff where my nephew has been in town and I've had a lot of stuff with that, and then I'm traveling a bit. So I will definitely finish these videos for you in the right timing for sure. All right, so now we're going to be looking at like, how do you perceive this connection right now between you and your person? This is your side, how you're perceiving it. This is their side, how they're perceiving your connection currently. This is the past, what has happened already to bring this connection to where you are at the moment. This is going to be the next 3 months in the future. So this is going to basically represent what is this snapshot of your connection going to look like from maybe the outside, or how you're going to perceive this connection. And then how you're going to perceive this connection down the road, that sort of thing. So this is kind of like what happens next. This is beyond a 3-month mark. This is 3 months. And then we're going to look deeper into what is their action going to be specifically. So I'm going to do reversals for these because I feel like it's very helpful for me. It gives me more information. And let's see. Well, okay. It seems like you've been healing your heart a lot. There definitely has been some pain that you've gone through in regards to your person, but you still see the two of you as either being a power couple or being together. Now, it's interesting because normally when I see the King and Queen of Swords upright together, I feel like, awesome. You guys are in a solid commitment. You're very strong together. I see that you guys are this power couple, this team. You might see the two of you guys as this ultimately. But then it's interesting because I get this Three of Swords in reverse. Now, normally Three of Swords is like, you guys are a power couple, but God, there's been a lot of pain in this relationship. With it in reverse, I feel like maybe there's been a lot of pain, but you've been healing. Or maybe you and your person together can work through or overcome the obstacles and the challenges that the pain has kind of done or created in this connection. With the King and the Queen of Swords, these are strong air sign energies. So you or they may have strong air sign in your chart somewhere, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I am going to keep these two cards together. They are upright, which is interesting because you guys do see that you and your person are in alignment and united in a way. Maybe you feel like you guys are very, very emotionally close, which again, I wouldn't normally attribute to swords, but I would say that it seems like you guys see the two of you so close together. So maybe you feel that intuitively in your soul on a soul level, or maybe in reality you are and you just have gone through some crap. But I like how you guys might be coming out of it now, or you see how you guys might be coming out of it. And there has been a healing for you, maybe in a heart level. So there is that. Now for your person, how they view this connection with you, they are contemplating it, but they are so confused and they can't commit to a future right now. So, and they're really holding themselves back. They have a lot of passion for you, a lot of emotions for you, and they're repressing it and they're restricting themselves. So I get this. Look at how this guy in this card is like, So I see that he's contemplating and looking at his harvest. He's looking at and thinking about everything that can grow, all the fruit that can come on these trees. So basically it's like your person is assessing your connection. They're seeing, what do I want for the future? That's enhanced by the Two of Wands. What do I want for the future? Can this connection with pile 2 grow? Can we really plant, we planted the seeds? Can we grow fruit? Can we have a harvest? You know, your person definitely feels like they're holding themselves back now and being patiently waiting. It seems like they're waiting for something to materialize. They're waiting for something to happen. I feel like they're waiting for an external circumstance to happen. I don't think they're waiting for you to take action in these cards. It seems like they're assessing and they're kind of trying to figure out, like, what do I want? What do I want to do about this? What do I want to do? Can this go the distance? Can this continue? Can we get there? You know, they're really kind of evaluating. They're in this evaluating patient space. They're taking their time. They're holding themselves back a lot. I get the Moon. So again, there may be some water sign in you or their charts, some Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces very strong. The Moon is that they're still in a shroud of confusion. It's an upright position. Also, for whatever reason too, they might be paying attention to the Moon and the full moon. So interestingly, see when the full moon is, that might also give some clues or some action from them. Or they might be like, it's almost like they're waiting for the full moon. They're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for time to pass that only time can do. And then I get the Two of Wands in reverse. So again, upright, a lot of tarot readers look at this as planning for a future. I always look at this as sexual attraction and sexual chemistry. With it in reverse, it seems like they are restricting and repressing their, sexual desire towards you. And it also seems like they're trying to hold themselves back. They're like lying in wait, kind of like a cobra ready to strike. I feel like I get that energy. And it's interesting because it's like they're looking down at the world and they're feeling a little defeated. Like maybe they're thinking, I need to get to pile 2, their long distance with the world. They want to get to you, but they're feeling like I can't because it's in reverse. So wanting to get to you, but can't, feeling like maybe they have to wait for this opportunity to materialize, that kind of thing. But yeah, it seems like they're kind of looking down at their options, their future, and they're feeling like, I don't know what I can do about this. They might be feeling at a loss. They don't know what to do. Or they might be like, I don't understand this connection at all. This is so confusing with the moon. Now, in the past, what's happened to bring the 2 of you to this situation? Yeah. Well, they've been restricted, that's for sure. So I get the 8 of Swords upright. They definitely have been tied up and held back. So there have been some external circumstances that have been restricting your person, that's for sure. And I get the 8 of Cups. They have walked away from this connection or maybe freed themselves from what has been holding them back. But it doesn't seem like they're in an action time. It seems like they're in a waiting and see time, an observing time, contemplating time, and a repressing of their feelings time. So it doesn't seem like they're even really tapping into like their intuition, even though with the moon, that can sort of be, but the intuition is so cloudy. So with the 8 of Cups, they've probably left you or walked away. It seems like that they were tied up and restricted and then they left it. And it look, even in this card, it's like they're walking towards themselves. So it's like they've probably walked away and they've gone that way. In the past, I get the 2 of Coins in reverse. So they were juggling a lot and then they dropped the ball and then they probably dropped all the balls. So it seems like they were probably feeling overwhelmed and having too much going on, maybe too busy, having a lot on their plate, feeling very tied up by their life. And then they just were like, I just can't do it anymore. And they like let it all down. So there was that. They felt like it was too dangerous and too precarious and too like unstable. And they just had to like drop it all and walk away. Then in the future, in the next 3 months, how you're going to see the connection. So there may be starts and stops in regards to how the communication is. One side, again, I get the World with the 8 of Wands, where your person has been looking down at it, but feeling like they can't have the world. And it's interesting because you guys will have the conversation. So I feel like within the next 3 months, you guys most likely are going to talk. And you might even be talking about travel, maybe even how could you see each other if you guys could see each other if you're long distance. But the following cards, but then it's like, but then there's a choice. There's a crossroads. There's a 2 of Swords. So they have to make that decision. So there will be an opportunity where you could see each other in person. There's an opportunity where you guys can talk. But they're going to have to make that decision where they're at a crossroads in their life about making that choice. And then the Ace of Swords is in reverse. And then they're going to have to make a decision about, do they want to talk to you? Do they want to keep talking to you? Because with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is a card of not communicating, not having clarity, not taking action, not having a new beginning in the next 3 months. So there might be like, you guys talk and then you don't. It may be that you guys talk and there's an opportunity, but they don't take it. It might be that there's a situation where they could take action on it, but they don't take action. So it's kind of like a pulling teeth situation, or that's really kind of tricky. But I do feel the opportunities would be presented anyways. Down the road, though, I get the Death card in reverse. So I feel like that it's like not over, though. It just kind of keeps, it can keep dragging out for a very long time if you want it to. The Death card in reverse is kind of like you're not wanting to let go, or you guys aren't letting go of each other. It might be that it's like a dead relationship that you're holding on to. It could be that, you know, because there's a resistance to change, there's a resistance to transforming it into something bigger. So it might be that, again, they also need to make this decision and you're holding out, waiting for it because you see the 2 of you as this power couple and they keep resisting it. They keep repressing. They keep removing themselves. They keep just waiting, not taking action. They keep observing and they just get confused. They're so confused and they just still don't know. And it just keeps going. At least for the near future that I see. I'm going to get a card. how long, now this is timeless, so I'm going to do 3 cards because you could be watching this at any time. How long would this keep dragging out in this way? So it could drag on. I knew this card was going to come up right before I turned it. It's up to you. It could keep dragging on as long as you let it, or as long as you're still present in it, or as long as maybe you're still holding on. So it's up to you. Oh, a long time. And again, it's like, that's probably because you feel like you guys are together, you're supposed to be together, and you're still holding on, and you're still going with it. But yeah, it could go on. It could go on like this for a long time, but it is up to you about maybe how long you want to hold on, how long you want to wait, how long you want to see. A few days. That's so funny. So again, it's up to you. It's like you could walk away or cut it in a few days, or you could keep going for a very, very, very long time. It's up to you. So that's very interesting. And interesting on this card. Look at this. It's a broken egg. Are you walking on eggshells with your person? Do you feel like you're overanalyzing all of your moves? Or do you feel like you guys are together yet have had such a strong, intense pain in this connection? Do you feel like you see your guys still together when you're not together? That you're broken up, but you still feel like you guys are together, but there's been this heartache? Do you feel like you guys have had such a major trauma in this connection that you feel like it would take a miracle to overcome all this trauma? Like, sometimes when I see this, it's like, and I want to use these as examples, but I don't want to trigger you guys. A king and queen together of swords, 3 of swords in reverse, that you guys are together and married, but you've lost a child. Or you guys like have been together and you're in a very serious connection, and then somebody lost their job and they've been spiraling from that for years. You know, kind of like that. Like, it's like, have you guys had like a major loss or a big, huge tragedy or something that has been almost insurmountable in a way that has come in this connection that's been hard? Because it seems like this is a hardship. So there is that. Now, again, not all of you will be in that situation, but just, you know, looking at it. All right, now I want to see their next actions. In the next, let's see, let's look. Their next actions in what kind of duration of time? In the summer. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm releasing this in June. For basically, if you're watching it when I'm releasing it, in the summer, in the next 3 months, we'll say. The summer, for me at this moment, starts in a week. So in the summer, we'll say in the next 3 months from wherever you are at. So what is their next action going to be this summer, or in the next 3 months for you, or in the season that you're watching it? These are a special Disney deck that is very cool, but they only have major arcanas. So this is actually really cool because this is kind of like destiny. You know, they say major arcanas are like something that's important and big. So they're major actions. There are 3 major actions this summer, and I'll do reversals. Okay. And I'll do more oracles and stuff, but I want to see like their primary, main, dominant actions this summer with you. Temperance in reverse. So with this card, I feel like your person may feel like, you know, it's interesting that 7 of coins here, where they were feeling so assessing and they were feeling so patient. I feel like your person becomes impatient. So I feel like they might feel time is running out. They might feel like they're missing their opportunity or their window. And it seems like in this connection, they start to, this assessing where they feel like they can take their sweet time. They might feel like there's a little bit now of an urgency. There's a little bit now of a hastening of the energy. They might feel like the window is closing. So there's a little bit of needing to be impatient. I also look at temperance as a destiny. So they're going to be looking at what do they want their destiny to be. They're really thinking about what do they want their ultimate end game goals to be. Literally the same thing, you guys. Check this. Death card in reverse. This is so crazy. All right. So this is very interesting. All right. We saw longer term past 3 months that it's not over, but it might be feeling like it's dragging on and that maybe it should be over or something, but that it's not over. So what's interesting with this is I feel like that's when this kicks in. I feel like that this even might be going on simultaneously. So what's going on in the next 3 months might be more of the same. So the more of the next 3 months might be more of the ongoing, what's beyond the 3-month mark. So it seems like, yeah, your person definitely doesn't want this situation to be over. They're starting to get impatient. They might start to take action. The Emperor. That's what I thought. Okay. Love it. Okay. They might start to take action. All right. I like this. So your person does seem like they could take action on you. It seems like that in the next 3 months, this is very strong and likely because they're getting impatient. They don't want it to be over. They're going to start to get a fire. What is going to, let me see. Well, we're going to look at the Pink Divine Love Oracle. What is going to motivate them or light a fire under their ass? Something is with the Emperor. Please clarify this. Cloud 9, bliss of happiness seems like a dream. So something that's going to happen is that they're going to see something so magical that's going to really touch their heart. Or they're going to be like, wow, pile 2 is my cloud 9. Something's going to happen that's going to put them on cloud 9. Going within, withdrawn from the world, needs space and time for self. So they discovered that maybe you are their cloud 9. Maybe you are their ultimate happiness. And that they don't want to be restricting themselves and holding themselves back from their happiness. So there's definitely some clarity because they go within. And they definitely have a lot of thinking that they've been doing. So something should materialize from this thinking. Strings, mental mind games and manipulation. So either they might be having their strings pulled by you if you are influencing what they are seeing or what they're observing or, you know, showing them something. So they may feel like that, or they might try to do this with you. So they might try to control the situation or have you where they want you, or, you know, if they feel too vulnerable, letting things progress naturally, they may try to influence it. The Emperor can be kind of a very controlling, dominating energy at times. Perfect match, completion in the 1, which is exactly what you've been seeing. So they're going to start to see what you've been seeing. And that's beautiful. So they're going to finally start to kind of get it together. Completion and the 1. So this is lovely. So that's kind of what's going to go on to catalyst or motivate them. So they're going to be like, pile 2 and I are the perfect match. I've discovered this from going within that they are my bliss. They are my happiness. I'm on cloud 9 with them. And there may be a little, now it doesn't mean that you are manipulating them. It might be that they see something that manipulates their energy, you know? It's like, let's say they see a photo of you and they're like, oh my God. And they start to feel like, but I am, you know, I love pile 2 and oh my gosh, they're my perfect match. I'm so happy with them and blah, 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 blah. And then that manipulates them. So it might be like something they see or an external situation or even going within kind of like pushes the right buttons, that sort of thing. Or they might feel like, I can be with pile 2, I feel all these things, but I need to really manipulate the situation or maneuver the situation so that it can work in the way that I need it to work for me. Some people do that when they're afraid of being vulnerable. All right, so we have time. Alrighty, let's see here. What do I want to look at? Okay. So that's the summer. That's the next 3 months. That's cool. I want to see, let's do a little bit of, during this start and stop conversation, what are some things they would actually say to you? So we'll do some Hermit Tarot. So during this 3 months where they have some starts and stops in communication, what would they say? Pile 2. All right, it probably will be a photo because they are a very jealous person. They know that love is the answer. And when they see you with somebody else, it really brings up their emotions for you. It really brings up their love for you. They hope that you think about them also. They think now is not the time, though. And again, they're still holding themselves back. They're still assessing when can they be with you. They don't want to create gossip. So they feel like they're protecting maybe other people. It seems like they're trying to not make waves. So they feel like if they've heard something about you also, It might be that something that's manipulating them with mind games and strings. It might be that they hear something about you from mutual friends or from other people. So it seems like they might have heard something, or something if they look at your social media, maybe they spy something and they misinterpret something. And then I am manifesting you. So this is really like, they're really hoping to be with you. They want you to be into them. So maybe they're confused. Maybe the moon is they're confused about your feelings. But this is some things that they might tell you. That they're like, well, are you still into me? I saw something that made me jealous. I don't want to hurt anyone. And, gossip kind of, it could be a speculation. So I want to verify and fact check with you. Like, is this what's going on? I don't want to listen to gossip if it's not true. I know that we're not having the right timing with us right now, but I really do want to be with you, and I really do want to be close to you in some way. So that's very interesting. So I feel like those are things that they would tell you. And let's see. Look at some more messages, because we have extra time. So now we can just kind of keep going on. That's fun. All right. What would their higher self want to tell you right now at this time if they could tell you? What is the real truth? Ah, yes. Okay. I kind of felt like that. I kind of felt like you guys were in separation in some way, even with the King and Queen of Swords together. But it says, our separation is giving me the opportunity to heal and purge negativity. So your person definitely is trying to heal. They definitely are trying to, that Three of Swords that you saw, like, that maybe both of you were in pain. My love for you is eternal. Never forget this. This is beautiful. Your hobbies and interests arouse my curiosity to pursue them as well. So it seems like your person might be into or trying to learn more about like what you like to do, your hobbies, and they may want to try, their hand at your hobbies, or at least learn about them. You challenge me like no other, and sometimes that intimidates me. So your person is definitely feeling a little intimidated, for sure. And then final message. What is going to happen for you this summer? I'm going to look again at the Pink Divine Love Oracle. What is going to happen for you? Now, it could involve your person or not. What is going to happen for you this summer, pile 2? We'll do 5. Or those. Yes, these are 5. Thanks for listening, but we're also taking these. So, stubborn, hard-headed, talking to a brick wall, and obstacles, challenges, and struggles. All right. If you feel like you're trying to rationalize with your person is way more stubborn than you are, and you probably can't even fathom how stubborn. So they are, even though I'm sure you know a little. So it seems like your person is a brick wall right now. They are so stubborn. They are making things way harder than they need it to be. They are making things such a challenge, such a struggle. They are creating so many obstacles that don't have to be there. You also might be being very stubborn, holding on to your person. Saying that too. But you will have some good times, get-togethers, celebrations. You're definitely going to be partying. So I like this for you. That's awesome. Summer. I know I was going to say in the next 3 months because it's timeless, but I was even thinking like what's happening this summer. Even though you obviously could be watching this at any season. So yeah, summer. So that's great. Warmth and positive vibes. So you're going to have like hot person summer. I like that. Moving on to the next. You might actually move on from your person. You also might take a road trip. There's a little bit of that. So that's cool. So yes, you might actually be moving on. And it's interesting because of all these balloons coming out of this card. It's a celebration. Very similar to this celebration card. So it's definitely happy. I mean, you're having a good summer. So look at this. Flow with ease, don't force. So whatever you've been like banging your head against a wall with, you're going to start to get more into the flow. You're going to start to be able to have things happen nice for you. Things will happen magically for you. Whatever has been like a resistance, you're just going to be like, well, I'm just going to go over here and just enjoy this energy. So that is amazing. So this is like celebration, having a good time, moving on, flowing, doing a good thing, warm vibes, happiness, and then rainbow, bad vibes clearing up, to literally positive vibes. This is great. And trust me, there's a lot of cards in this deck that aren't the best, like obstacles and stubborn. So bad vibes clearing up. This is great. So regardless of whatever is happening with your person, I feel like you are having some good stuff coming up for you, though. You're going to have some good times. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you feel like this wasn't your pile, feel free to pick another pile or another video. I am available for private readings, so if you want a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box. And if you liked this video, I'd love for you to like, comment, and to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today. We're looking at what is next for you and with your person and what is their next action. So you have picked this absolutely beautiful amethyst rose, very, very pretty, in gold, which we love. And you're clearly very romantic. And you've also picked this gorgeous amethyst heart, which is very sparkly, and we love the glitter. And you also have picked Tarot de la Nuit. That's what it's called. I was blanking for a second. Tarot de la Nuit, which is Tarot of the Night. I like this deck because it involves like vampires and like sexy dark stuff. Very lovely. So it's very gothic-y. All right, so we're going to focus on what is happening next with your person in you and what is their next action. So we have, and this has been a request from my poll on my community board. So I'm so sorry you guys have had to wait forever for this. I've had tons of stuff come up, so I apologize for being so MIA. I do have about maybe 6 or 7 videos that I will be releasing soon, that I will be filming at some point soon. I'm not sure when I can get to them, but I have them pre-ready to start channeling. I've recorded the intros and stuff, so I will have them pretty soon. Now, this represents how you're perceiving the connection from your side at this time, how they are perceiving the connection from their point of view at this time, the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to this current spot, the future in the next 3 months, what will it look like between the two of you in the next 3 months, and then more of a longer term outcome card, or what will happen beyond 3 months' time, most likely. We will also do additional cards after this, where we're going to look at what their next action will be. But this is more like a general feel of like what it will look like. And I will do reversals because it will give a lot more information. So on your side, hot. Oh, do you have 2 people? I feel like you have 2 people. I feel like you're right here being this like sexy goddess of the night with this page of wands, page of swords. Especially if you are an air sign, you might be like, hello there, come in. So Page of Swords is like you're somebody where you could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And I feel like you're very much in an inviting, open-hearted space right now. You're really ready to like invite in the sexy. I get that you have some sexy coming in. You have this adorable King of Cups, or this might be your person, somebody that has so much love for you, especially if they are a water sign, they are upright, they are evolved. This is somebody that would be a water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces mix with a Knight of Cups, an additional water sign. So you have an older water sign and a younger water sign. It doesn't have to even be that much of an age difference, just that, you know, there's an older one and a younger one here. The Knight of Cups, again, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you might be an air sign with 2 waters coming in, and you would be in your feminine and they would be in their masculines. So that's interesting. So very, very cool. So you are looking at the situation about what's happening next. You might be asking in terms of the one you love more, but you also may be like, well, maybe I'll rewatch this video and ask for the other one. Because it seems like, yeah, you may have 2 people, or you might be torn, or it might be that there's someone you're actively dating and then someone from the past you love. But there's definitely 2 energies circling around you right now. Now, your person, how they're thinking and feeling, they know they have competition. So I don't think that this is subtle, and I don't think you're hiding it, because it seems like they probably know, or maybe you've been upfront about it. But it seems like with the Five of Wands, they know they have to fight for you, or they know, or they feel like they do. They feel like you're dating other people, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have to totally fight for Page of Swords here for pile 3. Also, they might be angry, or there might be some jealousy, or they might think that you guys got in a fight, or maybe you're like, well, I'll date around if you're not gonna blah, 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 blah. So I get the Five of Wands. So I feel like that they definitely either feel like that you guys have gotten into an argument, or they've been feeling angry, mad, or jealous, or they've been thinking about a fight that you guys have had. Because I'm getting that they might be feeling like they have a temper and they are impatient. I get the Temperance in reverse. They might also feel like, gosh, I want pile 3 really bad. I don't want to hold myself back from pile 3. So it seems like that they feel like this urgency, or like this need to be with you. And it seems like there's this impatience energy going on. So I feel like that they really want to be with you, and they might even feel like, you know, I don't know if pile 3 is my destiny, but I'm just so drawn to them. And then 10 of Cups in reverse. They're pretty miserable right now. So if they know that you have somebody else, which I feel like they do, I feel like it is smashing their happiness. So the 10 of Cups is a card of sadness because it's in reverse. So I would say that, yeah, they're feeling angry and they're not feeling happy. They're feeling sad and they're wondering. They might even be like, wow, I thought pile 3 was the one. And now that they're dating around, now I don't even know what to think, because now I'm really sad about this and I don't even know what to do, because I thought that we were supposed to be together, but clearly pile 3 doesn't think that we're together, or pile 3 doesn't think that I'm the one. So now maybe I should go back to the drawing board and I don't even know what to do. So I feel like your person might be feeling a little bit like at a loss as well. And then I get the Wheel of Fortune in the past. So what's happened to bring this situation to where it is? So I get, interestingly, like looking at this card with the 3 women, this is almost like the 3 fates. This is almost like the past, present, future, or the witches in Macbeth, or it's like, it seems like that these 3 fates or 3 periods are like manipulating the cosmos or something. So it seems like that in the past there was some divine intervention that happened. I get the Knight of Coins. Maybe they were moving too slow, or they had stopped and they weren't moving towards you. It seems like that there was like some very much like on pause or even stopping energy with the Knight of Coins in reverse. And the 3 of Cups in reverse, there might have been a third party as well. And I don't feel like on your side in this case. I feel like maybe they had somebody else and they were being slow with you and they weren't making a decision. So you were like, all right, I need to move on and like please myself and, you know, make myself happy. And they were all like, oh, now I'm mad about it and I'm sad about it. And meh. It's almost like they're not taking accountability, especially if they were, you know, dating around or not ready to be monogamous or couldn't be monogamous. So I get the 3 of Cups in reverse. Then I feel like they stopped really being invested in anybody else, at least emotionally. And now they're like, oh, well, now pile 3 is with other people. And now I'm bitter and upset. Then let's see. All right, so in the future, in the next 3 months, it seems like things are honestly kind of tough. Now, the way it looks overall, and we'll see why, we'll see their actions and stuff. But I get the Hermit in reverse. So the good thing is if they have been withdrawn, licking their wounds, being upset, wanting to fight for you, but being angry and feeling sad and having a pity party for themselves, then I get the Hermit in reverse. They're going to come out of hiding and they're going to be maybe confrontational with you. They may be like, oh, and I feel like that, yeah, at least you'll feel like I feel like that you've maybe provoked some reactions from them. So, but it's weird because I feel like they come from out of hiding, but they still might be trying to keep their cool because I get the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like they're still not trying to show you their anger. They're still trying to hide it. They're trying to hide their passion. They're trying to hide everything. They're repressing everything. And it's like they feel that, yeah, that they might come out of hiding, but they might still not be very open with you or talk to you about a lot, or they might not be very demonstrative about their passions. And I get the 4 of Coins. They may feel like, oh, I have to let pile 3 go. you know, or you might even feel like, you know what? I know that they've been acting up, and I'm going to pick the King of Wands. I'm going to pick one of these two. And it may or may not even be your person because of how they're being. We have to see their actions. But I get the Four of Coins in reverse, which usually when it's upright, it's like being closed off, but not wanting to let somebody go, seeing your value. But with it in reverse, you might be like, well, I'm not going to hold on to this situation if it's not helping me out. And if it's not in my highest good, and if it's not giving me good things, and I love myself, and I'm going to try to do what's right for me like I've been doing, and we're going to just see what they do. And if they do nothing, then that's their fault. So it's that. Longer term down the road, the Sun. Okay, I feel like your person gets it together. Either way, you're a happy camper, so you're happy with the Sun. Either way. So I feel like either they get it together and you're happy about it, or they don't get it together and you're still happy and fine. So either way, you're good. Let's see. What are their actions? Part of me wants to use another deck, but the other part, yeah, I want to use a different deck because I have all these cards that might come back up. I'll use the dragon deck. We'll stick with the Gothic theme today. All right, let's see. 5 cards for what is your person, pile 3's next action. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Coins again, upright. The Star, reverse. The Moon, upright. 8 of Pentacles, upright. All right. So with you guys, very interesting. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles, their next action is they do want to collaborate with you. So they'll come out of their hermit mode if they've been in it. And they're going to, I feel like they're still going to try to keep their cool, because a lot of this energy is like trying to be grounded, trying to be cool, trying to be cool. I feel like they might even be saying that to themselves, like, come on, just be cool, just be cool. So I get the 3 of Coins. I feel like they don't want to get a rise, like, out of themselves. They don't want to, you know, be overly emotional and out of control. So the 3 of Coins, they're going to try to work with you. They're going to try to collaborate with you or compromise with you or, you know, work with your schedule or work with what you need or that kind of thing. I feel like it's interesting how the Knight of Coins was in reverse in the past and now it's upright. So that is good. So for whatever something was on a standstill and was at a dead stop, now I feel like they are flying and soaring above it. So that is good. So I feel like they're willing to work with you and they're willing to progress even if it's slow. I do feel like their actions are trying to be small and minute and grounded and calm, because there's probably like a churning within them and they're trying to mask it like a duck that glides, but their feet are going crazy. I get the Star in reverse. They don't really have hope for the future. So I feel like that whatever has happened or you dating someone else or whatever, it's like really they've been sensitive and they've been thrown off their game with it. So with the Star in reverse, they feel like defeated and they feel like, well, pile 3 doesn't want me at all and they're never going to want to be with me and blah, 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 blah. So they're not very like hopeful, and because of their pessimism and their defeated nature, they again get very, very confused. Like, I thought she was the one, I thought he was the one, but now it's this and blah blah blah, and now I'm confused and I don't know, and now and spinning. So, and then I get the 8 of Coins, but they are going to try to invest more in this connection. They are going to try to put in more effort. So all in all, I think that looks really good. And then I'm going to use these. Can you please clarify each card? I haven't done with this with the other piles, but I'm going to do it with you. So, please clarify the 3 of Pentacles for me. I'll do upright. Please clarify the Knight of Coins upright. The Star in reverse. The Moon. And the 8 of Pentacles. All right. So to clarify their actions, the Three of Coins collaborating energy with love. I love it. Okay. New door to experience love. I feel like that, yes, they are going to try to work with you because they love you. So they're trying to, you know, let you have your preferences and your say and your needs and that, and they're going to try to accommodate you, basically. Autumn. All right. So here's the thing. Knight of Coins can be Virgo energy. I am releasing this in June, but it's timeless. So see also what happens. Their slow movement. This can also be kind of something that happens this fall for you. And again, it's timeless and you may live in different parts of the world. So I would say summer for me right now at this moment is like the next 3 months. So I would say like by the 4th month. See what happens by month 4 or 5. They may finally be able to have enough courage and confidence and feel grounded enough to progress with you in the next maybe 4 to 5 months with this. And then harvest and fruition. And that's cool because if they've been thinking or contemplating the future with you or planting some seeds, I feel like maybe that like these next 3 months or even the summer, if you guys are watching it now, that like they're trying to collaborate with you. They're trying to co-create. They're trying to like do like work with you and compromise. But by the fall, I feel like that can sometimes like blossom into something, or you can harvest the fruit of planting the seeds this fall. So I feel like that these next 3 months might be a rebuilding time that's gentle and slow, but that by the fall, things could start to progress and pick up and be better. Now, they're all upset and defeated and they have no hope about this future. And they're like, oh, we can never be together now because pile 3 has moved on and blah, 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 blah. And they're so perfect. And now they're waxing all like exaggerated and like romantic. They're like, oh, pile 3 is so perfect and I can never have them and they're a gem and nobody compares to them and I'll never get anyone better and blah, 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 blah. So yes, there's nothing like competition to make the person that rejected you or acted up to realize that they were being dumb. And be like, wow, and put you on a pedestal. All right, so I get the moon. I wish it wasn't that way, though. Locked out. Yeah, exactly. So access denied, hard to reach. They might be confused. They might be like, I think pile 3 is hard to reach if they're with somebody else. I can't contact them because I'm locked out and I can't do this. Or they might feel like, again, they've been restricting themselves and holding themselves back. So they might be like, well, I don't know, I'm so emotional with the moon. And they might be like, oh, I don't know if I should talk to pile 3 when I'm so emotional. So they're a little emotional. All right, so they have that. They feel like you're either hard to access, you're hard to reach, that you don't want to talk to them, that you've maybe moved on with somebody else, and that they feel all sad about it. And then love offer, but they will anyway. If they're like, oh, you can't, oh, they don't like you, oh, blah, 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 I'm so sad, I'm so upset, I'm so mad at myself, oh, why am I going to do this, I'm so stupid. They're still going to offer you this offer. I get the love offer. And again, the 8 of Coins is like September Virgo energy time. So again, they might be trying to smooth things over this summer in like a very peaceful, lighthearted way so that by September, they would have enough momentum going where they can kind of ease back into something with you where they feel like maybe they can get back into your good graces, or maybe you'll be done with the other person and they'll have a chance again, or they're waiting it out, or they're trying to see like when can they resume with you, that kind of thing. So I do feel like they will try to make you that offer. They just might be battling their own defeatist nature about it right now. All right. What do I want to do now? Let's do some. Yeah, I'm going to do this one actually. I'm going to do my truth deck. I'm going to do, what is their next action towards you? These want to come out. What is their next action towards you, pile 3? Think it through. They're in a contemplation time. They're thinking, thinking, thinking. They're trying to think before they speak. They want to think before they do or say something dumb. They don't want to piss you off. They're wanting to make good choices. More to be revealed. They want to share things with you. They want to reveal what they're going through, what they're thinking. They want to reveal to you what they've been going through and what their life has been like. And they want to really share with you. But they're also thinking about, what do I tell pile 3? What do I share? What do I want to do? The 4 of Coins is about being open. So I do like that. So the 4 of Coins in reverse is about not being closed off. So I do feel like it's like where they're like, well, I need to bare my soul. I need to open my heart. I need to share what I, think and feel, blah, blah, blah. There is a new career path I feel like they're going to be taking. Somehow it will indirectly affect you guys or your connection. So this new career path will affect the dynamics with you guys. Summertime, so they might get a new job. They might get promoted. They might switch careers. It seems like that there's something that's happening that's changing. And that's happening, I'm getting summertime cards. So I would say, because I'm going into the summer myself now today, that I would say it's in the next 3 months. So within the next 3 months, they will be taking a new career path, or something will shift regarding their job. And then time to forgive. They're also going to try to create a forgiveness between the two of you. If there's any hard feelings or bad blood or anything, they are going to try to make amends with you, or try to have you forgive them for their actions, or they might try to forgive you or forgive themselves. But then I get no. So they're going to have a very hard time with this. So they're really struggling with forgiveness. So either they're mad, because I did get the 5 of Wands. They might be mad at you. They might be mad at themselves. They might just be pissed at the situation. And they're having a very hard time with forgiveness right now. So, but I feel like they're going to try to work on it. What would your person say to you if they could say anything? No, I don't want to use this one. I want to use a different one. What are they feeling emotionally? That's going to help. All right. What are they feeling currently? Because we get the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So I'm getting that they're feeling sad and angry. But let's look a little more specific as to what are they emotionally feeling. Literally, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. Depressed. Nothing matters anymore. I give up. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so defeatist. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. Yeah, they don't feel like they have a chance with you, actually. They're very depressed and upset about it. And then greedy. I want it all and I deserve it all. I feel like they want you and they want you all to themselves. Relaxed. There are parts of times where they're trying to find peace. They're trying to come out of this depression. They're trying to be more available. So relaxed, I found peace again. They go back and forth between wanting you and then knowing they can't have you and then feeling depressed about it and then regulating that. And then feeling like, okay, I'm all good. And although now I want them, and it's a cycle. And then beauty. Obviously, they think you're hot. Your natural beauty takes my breath away, so they are stunned by you and they think that you're incredible. So, cutting the deck energy, remorse, exactly. I know I've messed up and it's killing me, and that's the regret or the forgiveness that they're trying to access, but it's hard. So they're trying to forgive themselves, but they're having a very hard time forgiving themselves. And they may be like, well, pile 3 is never going to forgive me either, because I hate myself, so why would pile 3 be okay with it? But they want you a lot. So they dream about you and they have sex dreams about you. All right. I have a little bit more time. All right. You know what? I want another twin flame current vibes. All right. What is going on in their mind right now regarding you currently? I'll do 3 and then 1 card for what are they thinking and feeling about you today? What have they already thought or felt about you today? So, your love washes away all my troubles. Your love cleanses my soul. So they know that when they receive love from you, that it heals them, that it takes away their stress, their worries, all of that. So they definitely feel like you are their cleansing love and you make them feel all better. Broken. I broke myself when I broke you. Are we too broken to fix? So I feel like, yeah, your person may feel like since you might be dating somebody else, or they think maybe you've moved on, that they're thinking that there's no recovering from this for them and that they've lost you forever, and that makes them very depressed. And then dream lover. Again, they dream about you. You are my dream lover. You are the person of my dreams. I dream of you all the time. So that is definitely their truth for sure. And then what they've already thought about you today. Time. Time is ticking. I feel like I am losing you as time goes on, yet I feel frozen in time. So your person has a very hard time making a move. Again, that's where they felt that Knight of Coins in reverse. They were like stopped. It was stuck. It was hard. So yeah, it does seem like that your person feels like they're losing you, yet they feel frozen and they can't do anything about it. It's like they're feeling like they're losing the one thing that they love and they can't fix it, they can't stop it, and there's nothing they can do. It's a very powerless, helpless feeling for them. And that's why they might feel like they really have to control things, because they might feel like it's like very hard to like live with a feeling like that. So it's very hard for them. And final messages for you. Untold truth of the heart, because I feel like you guys probably are not communicating very much or very well, if at all. All right, we'll do these. So, letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on. I feel like that's what they think you're doing. That might be what they're trying to do, but it's hard for them and they're resisting it. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter. This is the moon. This is where they feel so confused. They don't know. They're like, I know I should release and walk away and move on from pile 3, especially if they're dating someone else, but I mean, I don't know. And then they give you mixed signals, or you feel like they're interpreting your hints wrong. Lust, they feel so much sexual attraction for you. Intensity, sexual energy, but interesting, it says non-committal on the bottom. So they may feel like we can't have a commitment, but I still feel so attracted to pile 3. Memories, they're definitely reminiscing their memories. Bittersweet dwelling and reminiscing. So they definitely are remembering all of the good times with you or all of the tough times. They're definitely reminiscing that. Exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. They're definitely, with that comes along with depression too. So when we feel depressed, we feel like we have no energy, we have no motivation to do anything. So it seems like they just feel completely like exhausted. They just don't know how to have a spark back. And that also could be where they come back as the King of Fire reversed, that they just can't like have that fire. They're just exhausted. And then loyalty, dedication, trust, and reliability. I feel like that they're still very drawn to you and that they want to be there for you and they want to like give you their loyalty and they want to be, present. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this has helped you. I'm available for private readings, so if you want a personal reading from me, feel free to contact me. My information is in the description box. I hope this has helped you, and if you feel like this was not your pile, feel free to pick another pile or another video, and I hope you guys have liked it. So if you have, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.